What's up, everybody? This is your boy D Mac. Let's talk. So, Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's conviction has been overturned after 2 years in prison. Um, what condition this man is in, I don't know. And we're not going to act like Bill Cosby isn't guilty of what he was convicted of because he is. There's a pattern. And even though all of those women who came out against him, some were agents that were sent to destroy this man, some of those women weren't lying. And Bill Cosby is a part of a crowd who participates in those types of things. And so definitely Bill Cosby was a part of that. And Bill Cosby was doing it along with all of the other stars who does it as well. And this is something that they use to dangle over their head to keep them in line whenever they get too big for their britches. So we've got that understood. What I want to talk about and what I want to shed light upon is the fact that Bill Cosby had the same exact defense during his trial. What the same thing that they used to release him, saying that they couldn't use that they couldn't use that case because it had already been settled in the court and it couldn't be used against him anyway. They used that anyway and still sent him to prison for 2 years. They overrode the law, their law that they wrote, and they still put that man in jail. Why? What was the urgency and the reason for putting this man behind bars during this time? Well, let's go back to this time. During this time is when the what is it called? The Me Too movement was at its height. They were searching out men left and right, and they were on a witch hunt. I'm not. Well, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not gonna say they were on a witch hunt because they did pull out a lot of slugs and a lot of men who were pieces of garbage, i.e., Kevin Spacey, Harvey Weinstein, so forth and so on. There's a super list. Matter of fact, that list is hidden somewhere because it was Jeffrey Epstein's black list that he was murdered over because they do not want that list to get out with all of the names of the people who participate in this stuff. But that's another story. Let's get back to Cosby. So, why was Dr. Cosby done like this? What was the purpose behind it? Well, the comedian Eddie Griffin made a great observation. He said that no black man will leave out of this entertainment industry with a clean name. Everybody is going to leave. Anybody that was of a great impact to the black community is going to leave out of this business with a stain on their name so that they won't have anything to be proud of or a bar that's set for us to reach. That was the purpose of bringing Bill Cosby down, because Bill Cosby, everybody says it was because he wanted to buy NBC and things like that. That may have been part of it, but the biggest part was, we're going to make an example of this man right here to let his people and the people that look like him know that they can't get away with anything. But you see what happened to Harvey Weinstein. You seen what happened to Kevin Spacey. No, you didn't see, because they never had it in the news the way that they had Bill Cosby in the news. You know, you might get an update here or there if you go and dig it up, but it's never front page like Bill Cosby's whole entire trial and everything was, because the purpose was to shine the light on Bill Cosby and make him the narrative, or to make the black man the narrative. But they never made Harvey Weinstein the narrative. Even Jeffrey Epstein, they didn't make him the narrative. If anything, they demonized the girls who were molested by these men. Do you see what is taking place? Do you see what is taking place? They're telling us right in our face, and they're telling us emphatically that no matter what position we have in this country, because of this right here, we'll never be treated equal. We'll never be treated the same, and then we'll never be treated like we belong here. So, what do we do from this point? How do we escape intentional oppression? How do we escape? How do we escape a covert systemic oppression? How? How do we do this? Well, I'm telling you that racism is woven into the fabric of the United States. It's woven into the flag. Every stitch in the flag is a stitch of racism that has been woven into the United States of America. And everything in the United States of America has been founded upon bigotry, racism, hatred, and bullying. Look at this right behind me. Yeah, Washington, my favorite team. But they've been under scrutiny from day one because of the bigotry and the racism that's in the name Washington Redskins and that picture that's behind me of this indigenous person. And there's so many other teams out there like that. We can go down the line of teams and just point out all of the bigotry and the prejudice in the naming and the imagery for these teams. There's an agenda being pushed here. There's a message being pushed here. And like I said before, you have to stop and listen to what's being said and what's taking place. They're overturning Bill Cosby's case right now off of the exact defense that he used during the trial. How is that? And what was the point? They wanted him to sit there for 2 years to make an example. To make an example. We've given you this much. We've given you all of this money. We've given you all of this fame. We've given you everything that your heart desires for your loyalty to the agenda that's being pushed. And if you're not going to be loyal to the agenda, we're going to destroy you and we're going to make an example of you in front of everybody else who has been mandated to push this agenda that we're taking care of. And we're going to let them know that you don't bite the hand that feeds you. And that's what Bill Cosby is guilty of, biting the hand that feeds him. And so now he's going to get out. What tune is he going to sing when he get out? This is the interesting part. Everybody's celebrating him being released. I'm celebrating the fact that we see what this country is. I'm celebrating the fact that this country's judicial system is being exposed for the hypocrisy that it has been plagued with for its entirety. That's what I'm celebrating. I'm not celebrating a what would you call him, a sexual offender? I'm not celebrating a sex offender being released from jail. I'm celebrating the fact that it's being exposed what this system will do to someone if you get out of line and won't push the agenda that they mandated you to push. This is my whole point for this video. So if you don't get anything else out of this video, just know that you can be a Bill Cosby any given time. So when you're on these platforms and you're building up your following and you're becoming a celebrity out there, just know that your celebrity comes at a cost. Are you willing to pay the price for that? Because I'm telling you now, it don't matter how many videos I have, it don't matter how many views I have, none of that matters. I'm not going to compromise my integrity for a sub or a like or a share or any of that. It don't matter to me because I'm not here to be anybody. I already have my identity. My identity has been established from day one, and I don't need to take on any other identity to try to make myself feel like I'm of more value. I'm a king right now. Right now, in my very essence, in my plain form, I am a king right now. So I don't have any desire to be anything greater than what I already am. So when I'm on here and I'm doing these videos, I'm not doing these videos for everybody to know me and for everybody to like me. That's not my purpose. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to bring a message that's going to help to destroy the yokes in people's lives and to help people to grow and become wiser and stronger so that they can navigate through this world that's getting more terrible by the day. That's my purpose and that's my mandate. And there's no money, there's no amount of likes, and there's no status that you can throw in my face to compromise my message. It's always going to stay the same. And I'm always going to stay 100. Yeah, 100. So I'm going to just leave on this note. Bill Cosby, you may be getting out of prison, but your time isn't over. They got you, bro. and they're not gonna stop until your entire legacy and everything about you has been totally destroyed. Unless you come out and you be quiet and you walk with your head down like a nice little slave. And that's what they want from you, because they want the others to know that this is what can happen to you if you deviate away from the agenda. So let's see what Bill Cosby does when he get out and he reintegrates into society. Let's see what moves he make. Is he gonna move towards the black people and his community, or is he gonna be quiet and live out the rest of his days that the higher ups and the powers to be had granted him? This is gonna be interesting, but don't celebrate too soon, cause I don't see nothing to celebrate. This your boy D Mac. I'm out.